Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elena and I upload videos weekly, or try to. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for returning, and thank you so much for giving me your time of day today. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified every time I post a brand new video. I know I have been changing my hair a lot lately. This is not how it's gonna stay. I asked for something completely different and the girl ended up just chopping off my hair, which right now these pieces are not really curled anymore. But yeah, that's the story for my hair. So if it's looking a little rough, just ignore it. We're gonna work on the process. Anyways, that's not the purpose of the video. Today I'm going to be talking about my ombre powder brows process. So if you guys want to know any information on that, or if you're curious what they look like and the cost and all of that, then just keep watching. Also, I forgot to mention, I did want to let you guys know, I haven't ate all day and I did order Chick-fil-A and I waited a little bit so I can eat with you guys while I talk about it, because I feel like it's going to be a really informative video and that's pretty much all it's going to be. It's not going to be much of anything else, so I might as well eat while I'm doing it, you know? Give you guys the vibes. I always get a spicy deluxe sandwich from Chick-fil-A with no tomato, no pickle, and I always get it lettuce wrapped. But yeah, that's what I have, and then I have a little bit of fries left over. Chick-fil-A sauce and ranch is always what I get. On to the brows. So I only took pictures up to day 4, I believe, but I want to show you guys a little close-up of my eyebrows. These are my brows with no makeup on whatsoever. Like, this is a little under 2 weeks. On Monday it'll be 2 weeks. So I got my brows done March 15th and today is March 26th. So it's about 11 days after. And technically this is the first day that I've worn makeup since I have gotten my eyebrows done. But I will show you guys the pictures as far as the days go by. And I will say I don't regret doing it at all. I love my eyebrows. I don't know that this is going to be the actual tinted color for a long time, because it still takes about 4 weeks to know the actual true color. And if I don't like how light it is, in 6 to 8 weeks I can go back and get a touch up. So that's just something to keep in mind if you guys think that this is too light for you. I have no product anyways on my eyebrows, so if I wanted to do a little bit more of a darker brow, I could add product, but this is how my eyebrows look when I don't have makeup on. Like, it's insane. It shook me to the core. When I first got them done, I was terrified because I know this is like a permanent, I guess semi-permanent, but it lasts for years, so I was like scared. But anyways, let me tell you guys. So the process I went through was I went to the lady that does my eyelashes, which is in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Let me eat because a bitch is hungry. This is how it looks, technically, I guess lettuce wrapped. But yeah. Also, hold on, back to the eyebrows. So when I went to the girl that does my lashes in Fayetteville. It's a nail salon. And they do ombre brows, microblading. They do a bunch of stuff, and I love their work. So I accidentally came across them, and when I got there, they actually said that they did the ombre powder brows, and they only do them for $350. Here, I don't know about anywhere else, but that's pretty affordable because everywhere else is like $500 and up. I know even back home in El Paso, I think it's like $400 and up. So I was happy with the price, but I was also like, wait a minute, why is it so cheap, you know? So I paid $350, and then obviously I did tip her on top because she's amazing. Like, she does my eyelashes a full set in 30 minutes. Amazing. But I know most of my following is from El Paso, but if you're in the Fayetteville area or if you're on the East Coast and you want to drive somewhere to get your eyebrows done, I highly recommend it, which I'll have all their information down below. And it's only one girl that does it, so there's not like multiple people. It's crazy. But anyways, I paid $350 and I asked for ombre powder. The reason why I asked for ombre powder is because that's the actual filled in brow. I asked her the difference between microblading and ombre, and microblading is just hair strokes. Ombre is actually filling it in, and obviously the ombre fade, and that's exactly what I wanted. That's how I do my eyebrows. I know that nowadays it's more like feather brow type shit, but not for me. I like more of a thicker, fuller brow, and when I don't have makeup on, like I said, they look natural. So throughout the pictures you guys will see, which I'm going to be looking at the pictures right now so I can talk to you guys about like the daily process. On the actual day of me getting my eyebrows done, I will say it feels like a tattoo, but a little bit less pain. So like, she does put numbing cream and stuff, but it feels just like a tattoo. Like, I know for me, every time I've gotten a tattoo, even though they put numbing cream, I could still feel the pain. So it definitely feels like that. Obviously in more sensitive parts that are closer to your eye, it's gonna feel a little bit like more intense. But it was nothing that wasn't unbearable, and even throughout the process, like, she would always tell me like if it hurts I could add more numbing cream or I can keep going. And I was there for like 2 hours. It does take about 2 hours, at least for the place that I went to, and I just wanted them done like quick and easy, fast, out the door. So I personally just let her do her thing, and I wasn't in too much pain because I've had tattoos before, and honestly it's just like that scraping. What I explain is gonna sound so like almost like torture, but it is like a scraping sensation, just like a tattoo. And even the gun, it's like a tattoo gun. Like, I don't know how to explain it. That's how it feels. But they pretty much mark you up, which you guys will see in this picture. And she lined me up. She cleaned up my brows, obviously, and then she asked me like what I was looking for. I took pictures of how I look with my makeup done, and then I told her from that just to do it a few shades lighter, a little bit more natural, so that way when I don't have makeup on, it doesn't look too bold. So yeah, I had told her just to do the way I do my eyebrows, but just a couple shades lighter and more natural. So she did that, which is the picture I'm obviously putting on the screen right now. And then right afterwards, my eyebrows looked really bold, but I loved the way they looked. Like, they looked really, really dark, but they looked so good. So here in this picture, all you're seeing is the tint. You're not seeing like any scabbing, any peeling, any blood, like nothing. It's just the tint freshly done. And then I will show you the next day. I still didn't have any peeling or scarring. I will say you cannot wet your eyebrows the first 24 hours. In fact, I was doing research and you shouldn't wet them as long as you can. So like 3 days, 4 days. Like, I didn't wet my eyebrows, I think, for like 3 to 4 days, but I will say like a little bit of water got in them because I would shower, obviously, and I would try to wash around it. And like here in North Carolina, the humidity is real anyways, so there was moisture for sure. But on the first day, that's when they looked really, or I guess the next day, they looked really, really harsh, which is the picture you guys will see on the screen right now. They looked really dark and almost like plasticky. They looked like you could tell like something was on my eyebrows, and I still wasn't too like ashamed about them. And I was going to the gym, but while I was at the gym, since I couldn't get them wet, I would have to like pat my forehead throughout my workout sessions and try to lift like lighter weight, so that way I didn't sweat so much. It sounds crazy, but I didn't want to stop going to the gym, and at the same time I didn't want to mess up the fucking money I just spent. So that's one thing. You can't wet your brows. You can't wear makeup for at least 10 days. I'm on the 11th day, and this is the first day I wear my makeup. No facials for like 6 weeks. No tanning. I would say for like the first 6 weeks, like, to put sunscreen on once they're healed. So like after the 10th day, to put like SPF or something, because just like a tattoo, when you go outside in the sun, it will fade the colors. So to help from fading, put like a little bit of SPF. Also, the first day she told me to put A&D ointment. Those of you guys that have tattoos, you know what that is. Just like a small rice grain amount, not too much because your pores need to breathe, on the brows when they felt dry. So obviously when they started to peel and stuff, that's when I used a lot of the A&D ointment just on a Q-tip. So yeah, that was the second day, I guess, after I got them done. Okay, so this was the third day. The third day, they started to kind of like fade a little bit in the front, I guess you guys can see, and they almost looked the same as the second day. And that's another reason why I didn't take a lot of pictures, because a lot of the days like gradually looked the same. So on the fourth day, that's when they looked really, really cracky and like flaky and splotchy, and I kind of was getting nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm low-key upset because I literally just stopped recording. Like the whole camera was not even recording, and I had finished the whole video before I realized that I wasn't recording. So anyways, I think we were on day 6. So day 7 was the day that not day 7, day 10 was yesterday, which I had taken a picture, which you guys will see on the screen somewhere. That is when I had almost completely no peeling at all. Let me move the camera real quick. I had no peeling at all. And today I have like the slightest amount of peeling right here and right here, which this is the first day I wear makeup, so I will just wipe around it. That's why I didn't add any makeup at all. But if my eyebrows stay this tint, I'm not gonna get them touched up. If they get a little bit lighter, I may. But for now, I like the way the shade is for me. Like I said, you only know the actual true shade after 4 weeks, so I won't know until 2 more weeks of how it's gonna look. And then there, I could decide whether or not I want to get them tinted. I will tell you though, the girl that did my eyebrows, she got her eyebrows done 2 years ago, and she said 99% of her customers never go back to get them tinted, because you could just fill in what you don't like if you want them to be darker. But for me, it's crazy because when I go to the gym and I take selfies and I don't have makeup on, like, my eyebrows weren't super thin before, but it just makes me feel that much more confident because I have like a badass brow. Also, I never ever have gotten my brows waxed or like professionally done. I've always just done them myself. And when I went to her, she like she cleaned the out of my eyebrows. So now, like, when I see hairs grow, I just like clean up where she did it, and I'm like, wow, why haven't I done that my whole life? So yeah, it's, I don't want to say life change. Well, it is life changing because it lasts 5 to 10 years. So who knows how things will be 5 to 10 years from now. But for me, this is what I wanted, and I'm so happy I did it because it was something that, not that I was insecure about, but I just figured like I want to change this about myself, and it'll make me do my makeup faster. And that is true. That is true. But yeah, so on the 10th day, which was yesterday, I had hardly any peeling. Today is the 11th day, and I have like the slightest a bit. I showed you guys the slightest amount of peeling. I highly recommend for the ointment, just put the ointment on when they are dry and crusty two times a day, and only like a rice grain, like the smallest amount. That's what I would put, just with the Q-tip. And do it like gentle because you're gonna have scabs and peeling, and you don't want to rip that off by putting the ointment, you know. Just do it super gentle. The ointment for me, I would sometimes only put it once a day, which was most of the time, because I wouldn't touch my eyebrows at all, and it would just be there all day long. So that's something that I recommend. I'm not no professional. I'm just telling you that's how my eyebrows healed, and they look good. They look good. I like the way they look. I personally didn't want microblading. I wanted like a whole full Instagram brow because that's just my style. But microblading, I don't know if it's the same process. I'm pretty sure it is, but I can't really speak about that. So yeah, this is the process. I will update you guys more so on, I guess, like the 4th week, and it'll probably not be a full video, but maybe in one of my other videos I'll just show you guys a quick look on how they look in 2 weeks to see if that's like the shade that I want to keep or if I want to go darker. I personally like the shade that I'm at right now because, like I said, when I don't wear makeup, I have really fair skin and dark hair, so it looks pretty natural. If I do have makeup on, I could just fill them in, which right now I have a full ass bead on and I have nothing on my eyebrows at all. So hopefully they stay this way. As far as the peeling process, I guess the good thing is that we're in a COVID time, so I wasn't really going out except to the gym. When I would go to the gym, you're technically not supposed to exercise or like sweat or get them wet. I did, but when I was at the gym, I would just like take a paper towel and pat my brows down, super soft pats, and like dry them and then continue my workout, and dry them, continue my workout. I would try my best to not sweat, because then you're just gonna waste your money, and it's pretty expensive. That's probably like someone's utility bill or something like that. So yeah, a car payment maybe. Me personally, had the money, knew I wanted it, so I just did it. But I'm pretty sure that's all I have to update you guys on. I did tell everyone on Instagram and Twitter that I am getting surgery, so this video will be up next week, and then I will have a following video as far as when I'm packing for surgery, which that video will be up after I already have the surgery done. So I don't want to tell anyone, because not everyone is all good vibes to me. For the most part, most people are, but I know there are some haters that watch my stuff, and people do wish bad on other people, so I just don't want to, you know. But afterwards, I promise I will show you guys everything. I will tell you guys everything. I will be very open about everything. I just want Godspeed with me right now, and just good wishes my way. So yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. I'm like pre-recording a little bit of videos, so that way when I'm recovering for surgery, you guys can have something to watch, because I haven't been consistent, but I will say I've been wanting to film. I just didn't want to film looking like crusted clown. So yeah, especially when people like, how am I going to tell you guys the results when I look like shit, you know? So I wanted to make sure everything looked good. I just wanted to update you guys on that, for those of you guys that really F with me. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got really good information. If you guys have any questions, a lot of you message me on Instagram, and I appreciate that, because I know like most people are more private, so they just end up messaging me on Instagram. So if you have any questions, my Instagram will be on the screen. Also my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, all of that will be down below. And also I wanted to show you guys the lipstick I have on right now. This is Live Glam's monthly subscription for March. I'm wearing the matte liquid lipstick that came in this month's Lippies. But I will have my Live Glam link down below, which you guys will get a free lipstick if you guys use that link. You don't have to, but you know, support a girl, so a girl supports you, you know. It comes with a sugar lip scrub in mint, and then it comes with a pink lip gloss in Bungalow Babe, which I'm excited to wear this. Actually, let's see. Let's see how it looks for YouTube. There you go. Now you have it. And then this is the liquid lipstick I'm wearing in Island Things, which this lipstick, I thought it was going to be so light, and when I put it on, it's a perfect nude. Yeah, $19.99 with shipping, I believe. And then my code is, not my code, my link is down below, so you guys can get a free lipstick if you subscribe. So yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know, because people don't know about subscription boxes that are affordable, and that's how I grow most of my collection. So I highly recommend subscribing to that. You can cancel anytime, you can skip a month anytime. It is worth it, girl. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.